Hello and welcome to Movies, Cars and Games. This is a YouTube channel which you've probably stumbled across before, where we cover all sorts of different topics, surprisingly mostly to do with movies, cars and games. But anyone that actually knows me on a personal level, occasionally I'd like to go out and buy a retro daily classic car. I'm certainly more in the French category when it comes to what I'm looking for, and certainly no stranger to Peugeot 205s. So it would make sense that not having a Peugeot 205 for a long time, I thought I would get another one. And one came up locally, a 1996 cherry red car, which is the 1.8 diesel, which is the XUD7 engine. Bulletproof engine, if you've ever driven one before, very much like a tractor, but will go on forever and ever. Now, I originally did an intro to this video, and it was really, really windy. And to be honest, the footage I had to pretty much write off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this as just a lead in before I sort of show you what I've bought. But what my plan is to keep doing videos on this and showing you the progress that I'm making with this car as time moves forward, all the trials and tribulations involved with a car of this sort of vintage. Bearing in mind this is like one of the very, very last 205s. There's quite a bit of rust on this car, which 205s weren't renowned for initially, but oh boy, are they catching up now. So yeah, stick with the channel, and if you are in any way a Peugeot fan, there's going to be something for you, certainly. So yeah, keep on watching, like and subscribe, and let's have a little look at this 205, shall we? And here we are. Doesn't look too bad on the face of things, does it, really? Right, so nice pop-out sunroof is the first thing we notice here, which you didn't really get that so much on the really late cars, so it's nice that it's here. Let's hope it doesn't leak. We'll find out in the rain. It's our usual daily there. Right, so you've got the ribbon decal going along the side, which is synonymous 1996 cars. D-turbo alloy wheels, which is quite nice, quite pleasant. Yeah, the back's been lowered. I'm not a fan, if I'm being honest with you. The front's got coilovers. Again, not a massive fan. Don't know why you do that to a car that's only 59 brake horsepower, but fair enough. Paintwork's consistent across the board here, which is all right. Good tyres, so we're on to a good start here. This side of the car I think is a little bit more red than the other, but if we come to the back here, someone's tuned the pump up a little bit. As you can see, yeah, that's supposed to be like a fog light or a reverse light, and it's black. That's the soot from the exhaust pipe that's done that. Yes, so it might need to be turned down a little bit, I think, for just for fuel economy. But we'll see how that goes. I don't know if they'll put a turbo engine in this yet. I doubt it. Nice late ribbon decal again on the back here, so it all matches. That's good. This model's got central locking electric windows, which is quite pleasant, which you didn't really get that on the really, really late cars. There was so much sort of a bobby basic. I mean, they were about £7,000 when sort of the average Peugeot hatchback would have been around sort of £9,000-10,000, so they really want to try and get rid of these by 1996. But yeah, you see here that it's certainly a lot more red, isn't it, on this side. Right, inside the car, I can't get this window up, so that's the first of our issues. I'm going to need to look at that, because I'm going to need to do that because of our lovely British weather. It's going to start letting water in soon. Blue carpet, and the steering wheel's very, very worn. And looking at sort of here, look, you've got the electric window switches, and this is the blue Malibu interior. So you've got this in all later cars. You see it's sort of Pac-Man like design here, so 94 onwards to late 96 when they use that. We've got a bit of an issue back here. Now, I don't know whether you can see this, I'll zoom in. Yeah, look at that. That's how I bargained this car down to 550 quid, was that as rotten as a pear, and I'm going to need to address that as soon as possible. I don't really want to do a weld on it, purely because I don't really know how well this car is going to perform when it comes to doing its MOT. It starts and drives and stops, but obviously there could be anything going on, really. A few had little extra bits that came with it. So yeah, that's going to need to be sorted, definitely. But I might just fill it for a minute. I don't usually bodge things, but I think I might need to just with that for now. Yeah, everything else is there, really. It looks all right, doesn't it? And it's, it's going to come down to really how it performs MOT-wise. But it looks like it's had a replacement sill here at some point, which I did read on the MOT history. I think there was corrosion to the outer sill, so it looks like it's had a whole new sill. So that's at least one thing off the block that we don't need to worry about here. It's very dirty. I need to hoover it out. Christ almighty. It's been on a farm. Right, what else can I really tell you about this car? Again, yeah, paintwork's nice, all there, grills there, headlights are nice and shiny, because they do dull and fall out and rust. And coming over to this side of the car, as you can see, the radio's gone, which is a bit annoying, but I'm sure I've got a spare Clarion one kicking around. But let's have a little look at the engine bay while I'm here, just show you that. Right, okay, so standard XUD7 engine here. It looks kind of clean, doesn't it? New battery there. It looks like it's been cleaned at some point in the past. Need new dipsticks, the orange top's gone off it. Power steering there. Belts look okay. You know, alternator looks pretty recent, and that fuel pump looks pretty shiny as well. So a bit of welding done there. That's good. Don't know about this side, but we'll have to see. I'll whip out the water bottle at some point and under-seal the car anyway. So it protects it against corrosion, certainly down in the southwest here, because we get very salty roads and air. But the turrets are good, which is nice. And power steering bottle, good. Let's give it a little shot. Right, that's it then.